I've looked at the charts and I fear that Israel will do something to Iran in about 3 days. I said 2 to 4 just to give myself some wiggle room. But transiting Sun will be conjunct their Uranus in about 3 days. Uranus is the planet of sudden change, unpredictability. It's often seen when there's violence or just a sudden shock. And as I've done astrology, I've noticed that Uranus tends to be involved whenever there's an attack or some sort of an attack where a country goes to war, okay? So also Israel's having their Mars return. Mars is the god of war, action, aggression, and your Mars return happens every 2 years, and it's a new cycle. So when you're having your Mars return, you're extra energetic, you're extra motivated, you might be extra aggressive. So they're having that and this. Also, there are longer term transits going on. Actually, when Israel was attacked on October 7th, transiting Uranus was exactly conjunct their sun. So this isn't too good. So let me show you Iran. So Iran is having transiting Uranus conjunct their moon. I'm not sure what their birth time is. It's probably earlier, so their moon's probably in Taurus, and Uranus is conjunct their moon. Also, when 9/11 happened, Uranus was opposite the U.S. moon. Currently, Uranus is square the U.S. moon, which is why I predicted an attack like a year ago. Also, when the Ukraine was invaded by Russia, Uranus was conjunct their IC, which is their home and family angle. So you get these themes of the moon involved with Uranus a lot of times, it seems like. But they're not having too much going on. On the day that I think something might happen, the sun is going to be square their Mars, which that can show anger if it was in a person's chart, or being very impulsive maybe. But I don't think things look good. And to be honest, with Uranus square the U.S. moon and we're on high alert, I mean, I'm not trying to scare people at all, but please know that this is probably gonna happen because Uranus is square the U.S. moon, and every time Uranus and the U.S. moon have touched, there's been something. So if history repeats itself, that's what's going to happen. And I've predicted a war happening internally, and I've predicted a war happening externally while Trump is president.